great darkness has come. Threatens to consume us all. We must drive out these demons from our land!
The thing that makes Boudica's rebellion extraordinary is that it was led by a woman. She led a national rebellion that almost threw the Romans out of Britain. Boudica was a native British woman, most likely a druidess or priestess who had been married to Prasutagus, the client king of the Iceni people.
When Prasutagus dies, the Iceni are left in an incredibly dangerous position.
The Romans saw the death of Prasutagus as an opportunity to seize the Iceni lands. They made the kingdom their own and forcibly incorporated it within the empire.
Boudica at this time is grieving. She's got 2 young daughters that are probably grieving as well. The arrival of Roman troops on her doorstep causing havoc would have been quite distressing and probably unexpected.
Teach us some respect.
The Roman assault on Boudica is the ultimate in devastation. Not only is it a physical assault on her body and the daughters' bodies, but it is also a psychological and religious assault on the entire culture of the Iceni and the wider world of the ancient Britons.
Psychologically, the Romans expected that their humiliation of Boudica and their rape of her 2 daughters would force her to submit, but it had exactly the opposite effect. It made her strong beyond belief. It gave her the power to wage a crusade of fire and steel and to purge Britain of everything associated with Roman civilization.
Within ancient tribal British culture, women could occupy positions of power. They could be lawyers, they could be doctors, they could be priestesses. So although she doesn't have the battle experience in her own right as a leader, she does have this link with the gods by virtue of her position.
The Boudica that emerges now is a ferocious, powerful, charismatic queen of the British tribes.
These leeches have gorged on our blood long enough. Tonight, they will choke on it!
Boudica devises a plan to go after the 3 centers of Roman power in Britain. It tells us she had a first-rate military mind.
Unlike the Romans, who are organized, you've got these painted naked warriors that have a guerrilla style of fighting, hit and run, smash and grab. And because of its unpredictability, it is completely devastating.
Boudica's rebellion was an extremely serious revolution in Britain. She had burned the 3 largest towns in Roman Britain, including the capital. She had inflicted some 70,000 casualties amongst the Romans and their supporters.
Strategically and militarily, Boudica has achieved the almost impossible. One more defeat, and it's game over in Britannia.
In the end, Boudica runs headlong into the strength of the Roman army.
When it came to a straightforward hand-to-hand combat fight between the legionaries and the Britons, there was only ever going to be one outcome, and that was a Roman victory.
The great tragedy of Boudica is that she was one battle away from achieving her ultimate objective. For had she succeeded, Rome would have withdrawn from Britain.
Boudica's legacy is that of bravery and of standing up to oppression to secure one's freedom. It's a story that's inspired later generations of Britons, including Queen Victoria and Queen Elizabeth.
Boudica's important because she represents something within every single one of us. When we see an injustice, when we sense an injustice, She represents that part of us that wants to stand up against the odds and do our best to put that situation right. She is the ultimate warrior queen.
Strategists, tacticians, ever since, have striven to copy what the Barbarians achieved because it represents tactical perfection.
We know this land. This terrain is in our blood.